Good morning, students. Last day we couldn't complete Merrick multiple piece rate system and Gantta's bonus plans. Okay, we couldn't cover these two bonus plans. Okay, that we will cover in this session. Okay, so we will cover Merrick's multiple piece rate system and Gantta's piece rate bonus plans. And if it is possible, we will cover Emerson efficiency plan and BDX point system. I think all of you got the bonus calculation methods clearly. Okay, yes, if you are facing any difficulty to understand, just ask me, I will clear to you. Okay, yes, let's move to bonus plans one by one. Yes, incentive schemes or premium bonus plans. Yes, let's see the bonus plans one by one. Okay. Yes, let's see Merrick's multiple piece rate system first. See, this plan is developed by MDV Merrick. MDV Merrick. Who introduced this plan? Merrick. Okay. ആ ബോണസ് നെയിമിൽ തന്നെ ബോണസ് പ്ലാൻ നെയിമിൽ തന്നെ ആ ഒരു പേര് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്, മെറിക് ആണെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. സോ മെറിക്സ് ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ്ഡ് ദിസ് സിസ്റ്റം or developed this system. Okay. This method is similar to Taylor's plan, but there are piece rates instead of two as in Taylor's system. The three piece rates are as follows. ടൈലർ സിസ്റ്റം പോലെ തന്നെയാണ് മെറിക്സ് മൾട്ടിപ്പിൾ പീസ് റേറ്റ് സിസ്റ്റത്തിലെ ബോണസ് പ്ലാൻസും വരുന്നത്. ടൈലർ സിസ്റ്റത്തിൽ രണ്ട് പീസ് റേറ്റാണ് ഫിക്സ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നത്, ഹൈ റേറ്റും ലോ റേറ്റും. ഓക്കെ, സി ഹിയർ ഈസ് ഫിക്സിങ് ത്രീ റേറ്റ്സ്. ഓക്കെ, സി ദ എഫിഷ്യൻസി, percentage of standard output, and see the piece rate. Okay, see, up to 83% of efficiency, ordinary piece rate is applicable. Up to 83% of efficiency, ordinary piece rate is applicable. Okay, you have to thoroughly learn this efficiency and piece rate. See, second efficiency category, 83% to 100%. Percentage of standard output should be come between 83% to 100%. Piece rate will be 110% of ordinary piece rate. 110% of ordinary piece rate. See the third one. If the efficiency is above 100%, that is percentage of standard output is above 100%, then the piece rate will be 120% of ordinary piece rate. First you have to learn this, then you have to move to solution. Okay, first you have to learn this criteria, then you can move to problem and solution. Yes, take 2 or 3 minutes and learn this criteria. Thus, under the system, workers are grouped into three categories: average workers, efficient workers, and most efficient workers. The important feature of this system is that it does not penalize the employees whose efficiency is slightly less than the standard. See, എംപ്ലോയീസിനെ മൂന്ന് കാറ്റഗറി ആയിട്ട് ഡിവൈഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്: ആവറേജ് വർക്കേഴ്സ്, എഫിഷ്യൻറ്റ് വർക്കേഴ്സ്, ആൻഡ് മോസ്റ്റ് എഫിഷ്യൻറ്റ് വർക്കേഴ്സ്. Yes, I said already, most efficient workers will be come this third category, above 100% efficiency. So they will be eligible to get 120% of ordinary piece rate. Okay, and the efficient workers will be categorized into second category, 83% to 100%. They will be eligible to get 110% of ordinary piece rate. And less efficient or average workers will be eligible to get one ordinary piece rate alone. Okay, so that category will come up to the efficiency level 83%. Yes, see, ഇതിലുള്ള ഏറ്റവും ഒരു അഡ്വാൻറ്റേജ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഇവിടെ തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. അഡ്വാൻറ്റേജ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ആ ഒരു എഫിഷ്യൻസിയിൽ എത്താത്ത ജസ്റ്റ് മിസ്സായിട്ടുള്ള ആൾക്കാർ, ഞാൻ ഇന്നത്തെ ടൈലർ സിസ്റ്റത്തിൽ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ 100 ആണ് സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് ഔട്ട്പുട്ട് ഫിക്സ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത്. അപ്പോൾ 99 അച്ചീവ് ചെയ്ത ആൾക്കാർ ഒരിക്കലും തഴയപ്പെടുന്നില്ല, അവർ എഫിഷ്യൻറ്റ് വർക്കേഴ്സിൻ്റെ കാറ്റഗറിയിൽ തന്നെ വരും. ഓക്കെ, ടൈലർ സിസ്റ്റത്തിലെ പോലെ തഴയപ്പെടില്ല, അവർ എഫിഷ്യൻറ്റ് കാറ്റഗറിയിൽ വരും. ഓക്കെ, ലെസ് എഫിഷ്യൻ്റ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആവറേജ് വർക്കേഴ്സ് മാത്രമേ ആ ഒരു പുവർ കാറ്റഗറിയിലേക്ക് പോവുള്ളൂ, ആവറേജ് കാറ്റഗറിയിലേക്ക് പോവുള്ളൂ, ഇത് ഫസ്റ്റ് കാറ്റഗറിയിലേക്ക് പോവുള്ളൂ. അല്ലാത്ത പക്ഷം അവർക്കൊരു എംപ്ലോയീസിന് അവർക്ക് എലിജിബിൾ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ആ ഒരു വേജും കിട്ടും, കൺസിഡറേഷനും കിട്ടും. ഓക്കെ, യെസ്, ലെറ്റ്സ് മൂവ് ടു ദ പ്രോബ്ലം. First you have to write down this problem to your note, then you have to move to solution. Yes, then it will clear to you. See the problem. From the following particulars, calculate wages of 3 workers A, B and C under Merrick's plan. Yes, let's see points one by one. Basic piece rate is rupees 2 per unit. Standard output 24 units per day of 8 hours. Standard output is given 24 units per day of 8 hours. Output A 16 units, B 21 units and C 25 units. Okay, so we need to calculate wages of A, B and C under Merrick plan. First you have to write down this question. Yes, then move to solution. Yes, let's move to the solution. Yes, let's move to the solution. Yes, first we can write down all available data here. Standard output is given. No, standard output is given. Standard output equal to 24 units. This is standard output, 24 units. Okay, yes. Next we can calculate A's efficiency, B's efficiency and C's efficiency. Then only we can calculate piece rate. Clear? Yes. First we can calculate A's efficiency, B's efficiency and C's efficiency. Yes. This efficiency will be calculated in percentage. Clear? B A's efficiency. A's efficiency equal to actual output divided by standard output into 100. Actual output divided by standard output. Actual output divided by standard output into 100. Actual output divided by standard output into 100. Here A's actual output is given 16 units. 16 units divided by standard output 24. Yes, into 100. See, actual output divided by standard output into 100. So what will be the efficiency? 67%. Okay, this is the efficiency. Okay, let's conclude it as it is below 83%. No. Yes. See B's efficiency. B's efficiency B's efficiency equal to, see, actual output of B is given in our question 21 units divided by standard output 24 into 100. So 87.5 is the efficiency. Okay, so 87.5 7.5 percentage. Okay, yes, let's conclude it as above 83 percentage. Efficiency above 83 percentage. Yes, C is efficiency. Let's see C is efficiency. C is efficiency equal to actual output is given in our question 25. Actual output divided by standard output into 100. So let's calculate now. Actual output divided by standard output into 100. So we got the answer 104.166. Let's write 104 percentage. 104 percentage. Let's conclude it as above 100 percentage. Efficiency is above 100 percentage. Yes. Let's see again. Let's see. Standard output is given 24 units. A's efficiency calculated by using this formula, actual output divided by standard output into 100. And we put all the figures in that equation and we got A's efficiency below 83 percentage. So A will come in first category. Okay, A will be included in first category. It's for your understanding alone. Okay, see B's efficiency also calculated by using the same formula as I given earlier. Okay, and efficiency calculated 87.5. This efficiency above 83 percentage, no. So B will include second category. Okay, B will include second category and the piece rate will be applicable. Second category piece rate will be applicable. Yes, it's for your understanding alone. You need not write down this first category, second category. Okay. C is efficiency. C is efficiency also calculated 104 percentage. Efficiency above 100 percentage. So this C will be included in third category. Okay, third category. That third category piece rate will be applicable. Okay. Yes. So we got A lies in first category, B lies in second category and C lies in third category. Okay. Yes. Next let's move to calculation of wages. Yes, calculate wages. Hence A's wages equal to here A produced 16 units. No, output into here ordinary piece rate 2, no, basic piece rate rupees 2. Yes, output into ordinary piece rate. Okay, so here output 16 units into ordinary piece rate 2, so rupees 32. Okay, see B's wages equal to, see, I will calculate B's wages here. Ordinary piece rate 2, no, so we need to calculate piece rate first, then only we can calculate B's wages. So let's calculate like this. Here standard output 21 into, here we need to calculate basic piece rate now. 2 into 110 divided by 100. 2 into 110 divided by 100. Okay. Okay. First you can calculate this piece rate, then you can calculate wage. Okay. ഇവിടെ ഞാൻ എല്ലാം കൂടി ഒരുമിച്ച് ചെയ്തേ ഉള്ളൂ. See 46.2, no, 46.2 rupees, 46.2. See students, first if it is difficult to you, you can calculate piece rate first. Okay, how will calculate piece rate? 2 is the basic rate now. 2 into 110 percentage. 2 into 110 percentage. Clear? That you can calculate first, basic piece rate. Okay, then calculate basic wages. Let's move to C's wages. C's wages equal to, here C's wage output is given 25. Output is given 25. And C lies in third category now, 120 percentage of ordinary piece rate. 2 is the ordinary piece rate into 120 percentage. See, answer will be get rupees 60. Okay. So 25 is the output produced by Mr. C, and 2 is the basic wage. C lies in third category. So the piece rate will be basic piece rate into 120 percentage. Okay. You can calculate basic piece rate first, then you can calculate wage. Okay. While you are writing in your note, you have to write down equation for each party's wage calculation. Yes, I wrote in first case now. Base wage equal to output into ordinary piece rate. You can calculate ordinary piece rate first. Okay. Ordinary piece rate equal to basic piece rate into use that equation. Okay, 110% of ordinary piece rate, and in case of C you have to write basic piece rate into 120% of ordinary piece rate. Like this you have to write first, then you have to apply figures in each equation. Okay, then only it will clear to you. Okay, if you go through these problems later, you can easily understand. Clear, I think so. Yes, I'll show you again. I'll show you again. Yes, first you have to write down available data. Then you have to apply the equation for the calculation. Yes, if the efficiency below 100%, then time wages will be given to employee. Time wages will be given to employee. Okay, time wages will be given to employee. And if an efficient worker, that means 100% efficiency. If the efficiency is 100%, if the efficiency is 100%, then the rate will be given to the employee is time wage plus time wage plus 20% of time wage as bonus. Time wage plus bonus. This bonus is thus the bonus is 20% of time wage. 20% of time wage. Clear, I think so. If the efficiency is above 100%, if it is above 100%, if the efficiency is above 100%, high piece rate will be applicable. High piece rate will be applicable. High piece rate will be applicable. See students, again let's see. If the efficiency of a worker below 100%, or if the worker couldn't cover his target, then the rate of wages will be time wage. Okay, so students, we can understand time wages are guaranteed. Time wages are guaranteed. Okay, so if the worker couldn't finish his work within the standard time fixed by the organization, or if he fails to attain the standard, he will be eligible to get time wages. Okay, so the time wage are guaranteed. Yes, see the efficiency level. If the efficiency of a worker is 100%, then the rate of wage is applicable is time wage plus bonus. Yes, Thus the bonus is 20% of time wage. Clear? See the last case, if the efficiency of a worker above 100%, high piece rate will be applicable. High piece rate will be applicable. Okay. So we can go ahead with these data in case of Gantt task and bonus plan. Okay. Yes. Let's see one question related to this bonus plan. See the question. The following are the particulars applicable to a work process. Time rate rupees 5 per hour. High task 40 units per week. Piece rate above high task rupees 6.5 per unit. In 40-hour week, the production of the workers was A. 35 units, B. 40 units, C. 41 units and D. 52 units. See students, you have to write down this question first. Before writing question, you have to write down explanation of Gantt task and bonus plan. And I give you one shortcut now. See the efficiency level and rate, piece rate applicable is given now. Yes. These also you have to copy to your note. Okay. Then you have to learn this efficiency level and corresponding piece rates. Okay. Then you have to move to the question. Yes. First you have to write down the question. Then note down all the points. Clear? Yes. Let's see the question again. The following are the particulars applicable to a work process. So, here they are calculating wage per week. Okay, that you have to keep in mind. Here they are calculating wage per week. Okay. So, here time rate is given. That is normal time rate is given. Rupees 5 per hour. High task 40 units per week. That means standard output. High task means standard output 40 units per week. And piece rate above high task. If the employee finished, if the employee is in above high task, above standard output, then rupees 6.5 per unit will be applicable. Okay. See, in 40-hour week, the production of the workers was A. 35 units, B. 40 units, C. 41 units and D. 52 units. So, we are required to calculate earnings of employees, employee A, B, C and D by using by following Gantt task and bonus plan. Clear? Yes. Let's move to the solution. See, let's write given points first. See, first you have to write on solution. Yes, then we can move to first we can write on available points. Standard output is available now. Standard output is equal to 40 units. 40 units per week. 40 units. Okay, 40 units is the standard output. Yes. First let's consider A first. Okay. Mr. A first. Okay, let's consider A first. A's output equal to 35 units. A's output 35 units. See, 35 units is less than standard output. No, Standard output 40 units. Here 35 units produced by A per week. So it is less than A. So you have to write down A's output is less than standard output. Standard output. Hence, A is eligible to get only time wage. Hence, A is eligible to get only time wages only. Time wages only. Okay, see, let's move to the calculation. See, here time rate is given. No, yes, time rate equal to, see, time rate equal to rupees 5 per hour. Rupees 5 per hour. See, time rate is equal to rupees 5 per hour, and total hours in a week. Total hours in a week equal to 40 hours. That's given in our question. In 14-hour week. Okay, that given in our question. Last line. Okay. 40 hours. Okay. See, time rate is given. Normal time rate is given rupees 5 per hour, and total hours in a week is also given 40 hours. Hence, we can calculate time wage. Okay. So, time wage equal to 40 into 5 equal to rupees 200. I think all of you clear. Let's see again. A's output is given 35 units, but standard output is 40 units. No, so A is not eligible. A is eligible only time wage, because A's output is less than standard output or high task given in our question. Clear? Hence, A is eligible to get time wages only. See, how will we calculate time wages? Total hours in a week into rate per hour. Here, weekly hour is given. If the hour is given in a day or in a month, we have to calculate accordingly. Okay. Here weekly hour is given. Okay. Time rate per hour is also given. So we can calculate weekly time wage. Okay. 40 hours into 5. Clear. So A is eligible to get rupees 200. Clear. That is time wage. Clear. Yes. Let's see B. Second person. Who is second person? B. B's output equal to here B's output is given 40 units. That means 100% efficiency. 40 units. That means 100% efficiency. B attained the target B attained the target. Hence, he is eligible to get time wages plus bonus. Clear? He is eligible to get time wages plus bonus. See, time wages we calculated already in case of A. Okay. Let's see. Time wages we need not calculate again. Time wages rupees 200. Here we need to calculate bonus. Bonus equal to 20% of time wage. Okay, so 200 into 20%. Yes, let's calculate 200 into 20%. 40. That's equal to 40. Rupees 40. So, B is eligible to get rupees 40 as bonus. Okay. Yes, let's calculate total wage, total earnings. Total earnings of B. Total earnings equal to time wage rupees 200. Rupees 200 plus bonus rupees 40. Rupees 40. That equal to total rupees 240. See, B's total wages or total earnings equal to 240. Yes, I will repeat again. Second person is B. B's output 40 units. Is let's see children. Standard output is given 40 units. So B is in the stand of 100% efficiency. Okay. So B attained his target and hence he is eligible to get time wages plus bonus. Time wages is already calculated in case of A, that is rupees 200, and bonus we can calculate 20% of time wage. That means 200 into 20%, that is rupees 40. So total earnings of B rupees 200 plus rupees 40. That means that is rupees 240. Clear? I think so. Let's see next person. Third person. C's output is given. C's output is given. C's output equal to 41 units. 41 units. C's output equal to 41 units. So, which is higher than standard. Okay, which is higher than standard output. Which is higher than standard output. Yes, standard output 40, no, it is 41. So, he will be paid at a high piece rate. Okay, so he will be paid at a high piece rate. Yes, high piece rate is given in our question. Piece rate above high task, rupees 6.5 per unit. So let's calculate C's wages. Wages equal to, hence wages equal to, wages equal to 41 units into rupees 6.5 per unit. That's equal to rupees 266.5. So C is eligible to get rupees 266.5 because C produced 41 units. Okay. Yes, students, let's see last employee's case. D produced 52 units. D produced 52 units. Same like C. Here D produced, here fifth one. Sorry, D is fourth one now. Fourth one, D is output. D is output. D is output equal to 52 units. 52 units is higher than standard output. Yes. Which is higher than standard output, so he will be paid at a high piece rate. So let's calculate wages of D. Wages equal to, here 52 units into 6.5. Okay, 6.5 per unit. That's equal to rupees 338. Yes, all of you clear? I think so. See, D is output 52 units, which is higher than standard output. So D is eligible to get high piece rate. High piece rate is given in our question, 6.5 per unit. So wages will be 52 units into rupees 6.5 per unit. So we got rupees 338. I'll show you again. If it is not wrote, if it is not wrote, write down. Okay. Okay. Take one screenshot and write down, or else pause the video and write down. CB's calculation. C's calculation. D's calculation. Okay, let's move to next system. Emerson efficiency plan. Emerson efficiency plan. See, this Emerson efficiency plan was originated by Harrington Emerson in USA. Okay, so in case of an organization, if they are in case of an organization, they will fix standard output or standard time for a particular job or task. Okay, so I will repeat. In case of an organization, they will fix standard output or standard time for a particular job or task. Okay, based on that standard output or standard time, they will calculate, organization will calculate wages of employee, okay, including wage and bonus. Clear? Yes, let's see one by one. See, if the efficiency of employee is 66 2 by 3 percentage, up to or below 66 2 by 3 percentage, the time wage will be applicable. Time wage will be applicable. Thus we can understand time wages are guaranteed. Thus we can understand time wages are guaranteed. Clear? Yes. Let's move to second criteria. If the efficiency of employee lies between 66 2 by 3 percentage and 100 percentage, then the piece rate will be time wage plus bonus. Time wage plus bonus. Bonus will be 20 percentage of time wage. Bonus will be 20 percentage of time wage. Okay. Let's see next case. If the efficiency of employee above 100 percentage, above 100 percentage, for example, if the efficiency of employee is 1 ton, 110, then the piece rate will be time wage plus bonus. Bonus will be 30 percentage of time wage. Yes, let's see. Let's see Emerson efficiency plan. Yes, first we can write efficiency and piece rate applicable. Yes, let's consider first case. If the efficiency of worker below 66 2 by 3 percentage, 66 2 by 3 percentage, then the piece rate will be time wage. Time wage. The employee is entitled to get time wage alone. Okay. See next case. If the efficiency of employee lies between 66 2 by 3 percentage and 100 percentage, then the piece rate will be time wage plus bonus. Time wage plus bonus. Yes, let's calculate let's see what is bonus. Bonus equal to 20 percentage of time wage. Yes, bonus will be 20 percentage of time wage. Okay. Yes. Yes, let's see next level of employee. If the efficiency above 100%, above 100%, if the efficiency of worker above 100%, then the bonus will be time wage plus then the piece rate will be time wage plus bonus. So the bonus will be, I will calculate bonus. Let's see. Bonus will be calculated by using 30% of time wage. Yes, in this case we need to consider one example. Above 100% means, example, if the efficiency of a worker 110%. Yes, consider this example. The efficiency of employee 1 ton, then the bonus will be 30% of time wage. If the efficiency of worker 120, then the bonus will be 40% of time wage. Clear? I think so. Up to 100%, it is 20% of time wage. From 100%, it will be vary. It depends on the percentage. If it is 110%, bonus will be 30% of time wage. If it is 120%, bonus will be 40% of time wage. Yes, it's clear, I think so. Yes, let's see the table again. See the efficiency and piece rate. See the efficiency and piece rate. Let's see one by one. See, I explained already. Just see the equation. Okay, you just see the equation and write down to your note. Okay. See the efficiency and piece rate. Okay, all of you write down to your note. All of you write down to your note. Okay. Yes. Yes. Let's move to one problem. From the following information, before that you have to write down that equation also. If standard output is given, percentage of efficiency equal to actual output divided by standard output into 100. യെസ്, നമ്മൾ നേരത്തെയുള്ള ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസിലൊക്കെ അങ്ങനെ തന്നെയാണ് എഫിഷ്യൻസി കാൽക്കുലേറ്റ് ചെയ്തത്. ഓക്കെ, അങ്ങനെ വരുമ്പോൾ ആക്ച്വൽ ഔട്ട്പുട്ട് ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് ഔട്ട്പുട്ട് ഇൻറ്റു 100. ഓക്കെ, സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് ഔട്ട്പുട്ടാണ് തന്നിരിക്കുന്നതെങ്കിൽ, ഫോർ എക്സാമ്പിൾ സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് ഔട്ട്പുട്ട് ഈസ് 50 numbers. Based on output, the equation will be actual output divided by standard output into 100. If the standard time is given, percentage of efficiency equal to standard time divided by actual time into 100. Percentage of efficiency equal to standard time divided by actual time into 100. So Emerson plan is also known as Emerson's empirical plan. So students, you have to write down this explanation to your note and you have to draw that table also. I gave you in Excel, no, efficiency and piece rate. This you have to write down to your note. Okay, it will clear to you. Yes, and you have to write down these two equations. Okay, then we can move to the problem related to this bonus plan. Clear? Incentive scheme. See the problem. From the following information, calculate the earnings under Emerson's efficiency plan. Standard time is given 60 hours. Actual time is given 50 hours. Hourly rate rupees 2. Yes, by calculating efficiency of worker, we need to consider second equation. See, you can see two equations here, no? Percentage of efficiency calculation equation. Here standard time is available. Let's follow second equation for calculating percentage of efficiency. Okay, after that we can apply wages equation. Okay, yes, let's move to the solution. First you have to write down question. ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളെ ഓർമ്മിപ്പിക്കുകയാണ്. ആദ്യം ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ നിങ്ങളുടെ നോട്ടിൽ എഴുതുക, അതിനുശേഷം സൊല്യൂഷനിലേക്ക് പോവുക. അങ്ങനെയാണെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കൺഫ്യൂഷൻ ഉണ്ടാവില്ല, ക്ലിയർ ആയിരിക്കും. യെസ്, ലെറ്റ്സ് കാൽക്കുലേറ്റ് എഫിഷ്യൻസി ഫസ്റ്റ്. ഓക്കെ, റൈറ്റ് ഡൗൺ സൊല്യൂഷൻ. Yes, first we need to calculate percentage of efficiency. Percentage of efficiency equal to, first you have to write down the equation, standard time divided by actual time. Standard time divided by actual time into 100. Yes, so here standard time is given 60 hours divided by actual time is 50 hours into 100. Yes, percentage of efficiency is 120%. Yes, see students, we got percentage of efficiency. For that we applied the equation. Okay, so we got percentage of efficiency 120%, 120%. Okay, so let's apply. See the table, efficiency and piece rate table. Let's apply third case. Yes, here is having three cases. Okay, let's apply third case, above 100% efficiency. So the equation will be total wages equal to time wage plus bonus. Here total wages equal to time wage plus bonus. See, let's calculate time wage first. Time wage equal to actual time into 2. Actual time into hourly rate per hour. Let's apply figures in this equation. Actual time taken 50 hours into 2, so it's equal to 100. Yes, we got time wage rupees 100. We got time wage rupees 100. Yes, Next, let's calculate bonus. Here, bonus will be 40% of time wage. Yes, see, 40% of 100, that's equal to rupees 40. Yes, I will explain bonus again. Here efficiency 120%, no. Here efficiency calculated already, that is 120%. See, up to, see the table, up to 100% bonus will be 20% of time wage. അതുകൂടാതെ 100% കൂടുമ്പോൾ efficiency 100% കൂടുമ്പോൾ, if it is 110%, bonus will be 30% of time wage. Here we got efficiency 120%. That's why we took 40% of 100. Yes, let's consider one more example. If the efficiency is 130%, then the bonus will be 50% of 100. Sorry, 50% of time wage. Clear? Yes. So let's calculate total earnings, total wages. Total wages equal to rupees 100 plus rupees 40, that's equal to rupees 140. Clear? I think so. See, I'll show you again. Yes, take one screenshot and write down to your note, or else I said before. Okay. Yes. Let's moving to last incentive scheme or incentive bonus plan or bonus plan. Yes, let's see last one. BDX plan. See, BDX plan or BDX point scheme. Mr. Charles E. BDX is the originator of this plan. Mr. Charles E. BDX is the originator of this plan. He applied this system for the first time in 1911. Under this scheme, the standard time for a job is determined on the basis of time and motion study and is expressed in BDX points or B's. So it's founded by Charles E. BDX. Okay, and he studied the standard time and for a job is on the basis of time and motion study, and he expressed the same in BDX points or B's. Let's see. B represents the amount of work an average worker can do under ordinary conditions in 1 minute. What is B? B represents the amount of work an average worker can do under ordinary conditions in 1 minute. ഒരു മിനിറ്റിൽ ഒരു ആവറേജ് വർക്കറിന് ചെയ്യാൻ കഴിയുന്ന വർക്കിനെയാണ് ബി എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. 1B എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എന്താണ്? ഒരു മിനിറ്റിൽ ഒരു ആവറേജ് വർക്കറിന് കൊണ്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ കഴിയുന്ന അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിക്കുന്ന വർക്കിനെയാണ് 1B എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ. Let's see, based on the efficiency level of employee, if the efficiency of employee below 100%, the time wage will be applicable to that employee. Clear? If the efficiency of worker above 100%, the piece rate will be time wage plus bonus. Bonus will be 75% of time saved. Okay. And remaining 25% is there, no? 25% of time saved is there, no? That will be eligible to eligible for supervisor or foreman of factory. Okay. So the employee and the supervisor or foreman will be given the bonus in the ratio of 75:25. Yes, clear? I think so. Students, let's move to one question. See the question. A worker takes 9 hours to complete a job on daily wages and 6 hours on a scheme of payment by results. His day rate is rupees 1.5 an hour. The material cost of the product is rupees 8 and the overhead are recovered at 150% of the total direct wages. Calculate the factory cost of the product under piecework plan, Rowan plan and Halsey plan. See the question again, and first you have to understand the question, then we can move to the solution. Yes, let's move to the solution. Yes, write down solution. First one, first case, piecework plan. See, under piecework plan, let's consider total hours worked by total hours fixed by the organization and rate per hour. Okay, piecework plan, wages equal to standard time fixed by the employer into rate per hour. See, standard time, listen here, standard time is given 9 hours into, here rate per hour is given rupees 1.5, rupees 1.5 per hour, rupees 1.5 per hour. So it will be rupees 13.5. Okay, so under piecework plan, the wages will be standard time fixed by the organization into rate per hour. Standard time is given in our question 9 hours and rate per hour is also given in our question 1.5 an hour. Clear? So 9 hours into 1.5 rupees 13.5 will be the piecework. Will be the wage under piecework plan. Yes, let's move to second one. Rowan plan. Under Rowan plan, total wages equal to total wages equal to actual time taken into rate per hour. Actual time taken into rate per hour plus standard time minus actual time divided by standard time plus bonus. Okay, so the bonus under Rowan plan equal to bonus under Rowan plan equal to standard time minus actual time all divided by standard time minus actual time all divided by standard time into time taken or actual time into rate per hour Let's see. Let's see what will be the time wage. Okay, actual time taken here 6 hours. 6 hours into R rate per hour 1.5 rupees 1.5. 6 hours into rupees 1.5, that equal to, let's calculate. Nine, that we got wage we got. Next we need to calculate bonus. Okay, that means yes, standard time 9 hours minus actual time 6 hours divided by standard time 9 hours into actual time taken by the employee 6 hours into rate per hour 1.5. Yes. That means bonus got rupees 3. Bonus got rupees 3. So let's calculate total wages. Let's calculate total wages. Wages rupees 9 we got here. Bonus we got rupees 3. So total wages equal to total wages equal to rupees 9 plus rupees 3, that's equal to rupees 12. Under Rowan premium plan it is rupees 12. Yes, see again, total wages equation you have to write on here first. Yes, then you have to write on bonus equation also. Apply the figures in bonus equation, calculate bonus. Then you have to calculate wages. Apply the equation in apply the figures in equation and calculate wages. Finally, you have to calculate total wages. Total wages means wages plus bonus. Okay, that we got rupees 12. Yes, let's move to last method, Halsey premium plan. See Halsey premium plan. Let's see the wages first. Wages equal to actual time taken into wage rate. Actual time taken into wage rate, that is wages, that's equal to actual time taken by the employee 6 hours into rate per hour rupees 1.50. Okay, so that's equal to 9 rupees 9, that we calculated previous method, rupees 9. Yes, next we can calculate bonus equal to 50% of time saved into wage rate. 50% of time saved into wage rate. Let's apply figures in this equation. 50% means we can write it as 1/2. 1/2 into time saved means standard time minus actual time. Standard time 9 hours, actual time 6 hours. Time saved 3 hours. 3 hours into wage rate per hour. Wage rate per hour, that is rupees 1.5. Rupees 1.5. Yes, let's calculate now. $2.25, we got 2.25. So let's calculate total earnings or total wages now. Total wages equal to wage plus bonus. Wage plus bonus, that's equal to wage we calculated already, rupees 9, plus bonus also calculated, rupees 2.25. So it's 11.25. So total earnings will be 11.25. Yes, I think all of you clear. See again, under Halsey plan, first you have to calculate wages. and next you have to calculate bonus, then finally calculate total wages. Yes, I think all of you got all the points. Okay, and I will attach some questions along with this video. You have to do it from home. If it is not clear, ask me.